And hello, everybody. This is Phoenix. Sorry. Looking at my raven feathers here. And welcome to another one of my readings. These are so much fun. I'm having so much fun with these. And I'm using two different decks of cards today. I thought it would be kind of fun for you to pick and see where your strengths are as a witch or a light worker or shaman or star seed, or whatever you call yourself. Today there's so many different definitions, isn't there? Let me take a little quick drink here. Yes, I hate winter. We're in what is it today? The 11th of November. Ugh. We have a long way to go, guys. Okay, so the let's see. I'm not using that one. The two decks that I'm using today, Collette Reid's Spirit Animals, Collette Reid, and Adolfo Veloto collaborated, and I love this deck also. This is a mystical shaman. So these are the two deck of cards that I'm using today. And so I have in front of us here 4 different cards. And so this would be card A, card B, card C, card D. And then, of course, the feathers I have associated with the organite. These are all the organite that I make myself. So this feather is there. This is actually, it is not a blue jay. It's the stellar jay. Stellar jays, I love them. We have tons of them. They have the really funny little crest on the top of their head, and they're real dark indigo blue. And so this would be red tail hawk feather. This is white raven feather. And this was sent to me by a friend of mine. We became friends from my other YouTube channel. And she says that the black ravens kill the white ravens. So that was really sad to hear. Naughty ravens. And this, of course, is black raven with this card. Okay, so we have black tourmaline, citrine, and rose quartz. So go ahead and take a moment here and pick your card, and then I'll begin. All right, where do I want to start? I guess I'll start with card A. So this is, what type of a witch, starseed, shaman, light worker you are. What are your strengths? What could be your strengths that you don't know that you have and that you should be using? So this one's the sorcerer. Okay, and that beautiful card. I love these cards. Okay, so sorcerer. This one means that you are really, let's say, you're very good at doing shadow work. You're really good at going into the dark and doing all your shadow work. You've done all your shadow work, or you are working on your shadow work. You're really good with the dark aspects. Our shadow is just that part of us that, some of us say is our protection mechanism. The things, it's there because of things that have happened to us in the past. And it's like little warning signals. And but I'm not going to go all into that. But so the dark sorcerer, she's not afraid. She is not afraid of going into the dark. You've come here to dispel the dark. You've come here to take on the dark. You've come here to reveal the dark. I guess you could say you're also an indigo. Indigos came here to system bust. And they got a little bit of an attitude, don't they? They are tough, so you're you you tend to be a badass. You know, you can be a badass. You're the one that would go in and break curses. I guess I could raise my hand for this card. That tends to be me a little bit. You're not afraid to go in the dark. You're not, you're the first one. If somebody hears a noise in a haunted house, you were the first one to investigate. The dark is your ally. I'm not saying dark magic, or how do I want to put this? The dark negativity, I don't want to say that is your power, but you draw your power from the dark because you're not afraid, so you're really good at getting to the bottom of things. You're not afraid. You are like with your children, you were the mama bear. I was a mama bear. Don't know other women come to my doorstep and tell me what my child has done, because I will chase you off of my front porch. And my kids have already seen me do that. So yes, you are that mama bear. The dark is your strength. Where everybody else is afraid, you draw strength from that, but you use it for good. You use your power for good, where those who have power, they use it for all the wrong reasons. So you use your power for good. So I could talk about this card for a long time. I mean, but yeah, so, it's kind of like the woman that is the strong one, and they tend to call her bitch because, she's just a no nonsense type of woman. She gets things done. She knows what she wants, and she will go where no other is afraid to go. I mean, so she's got a lot of strength and a lot of power behind her. The dark aspect of us is our ally. A lot of us look at it as a negative, but it is not. We have to start looking at it as our ally. So yeah, great. So here we are for card A. All right, so card B, hawk feather. Let's move that up. Let's see what we have for card B. Okay, that's interesting. That is the scarab, isn't it? The scarab beetle. Scarab beetle spirit, beetle spirit, magic works through you. I love this card. Look at the color. Look at the color of the card. Look at all the different colors in that beetle. And I just think the scarab is really cool. So there's connection there to the Egyptian history, the Egyptian past. There's something there that you are connected to that that very ancient past. And you are a sun lover. You love the warm climates, the warm temperatures. You find your strength there. Where this one finds the strength in the dark, this one finds the strength in the sun, the bright, the heat. I guess you could say the sand, the pyramids. That's where you draw your power from. You draw your power from this ancient culture. Okay, so the card says magic works through you. So you have the ability to manifest and claydon. All right, so a lot of us people will find aspects of ourselves in each of these cards, and I'm a great manifester. I can look at something and manifest it like that, and a lot of times I manifest and then I'll look back and I'll go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Yeah. So you have that power. So when you are in your element and you are in your environment, you have that powerful ability to manifest. So, if you haven't tried manifesting and working on your manifestation, you guys get in your element. Maybe find yourself a scarab beetle, beetle ring or something, or start researching the Egyptian culture, and really delve yourself into that, because that's part of your powers. You're manifesting. You just, the magic works through you because of your connection to this culture. Um, so that's a really fascinating card too. And the colors, I mean, so you're drawn, your colors, you should have colors around you of the orange. Orange is a color of wisdom. Orange is the color of the sun. It's the combination of the yellow and the orange, so the color of the sun, which of course, if you're a sun lover and you like that kind of climate, so you want to surround yourself in those colors. What else is here? I see the pinks. And I love this card. I just love the colors of this card. I mean, the pinks and the oranges and the yellows, and what else is in there? There's a little bit of green in there. So yes, you beetle people, you scare beetle people. Your power is ancient, just like the sorcerer. This is ancient power here. You draw your power, like the sorcerer, you draw your power from the ancient ones. You draw your power from the ancient Egyptian culture. So yeah, fascinating. So get out there and learn some more about that culture. Surround yourself in those colors and start manifesting, you guys. You probably already go, oh my gosh, that is me. I can manifest. And, for me, I didn't realize, it took me a while to realize what I was doing. And, for a while I was like, oh, all these things are coming to me. This is so weird. And then when I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, I did think about that. Oh my gosh, I did wish for that. Oh my gosh, And for me, it was simple as going, oh, I wish I had that beautiful piece of property. I didn't put a whole lot of thought to it, but for you people, you don't need to put a whole lot of thought. When everything comes together, it's like there, bang. Okay, so that's card B. All right, let's see what card C is. And we have the beautiful white raven feather. All right, guys. Luminous warrior. That one gives me goosebumps. I can see myself in all of these cards, you guys. Okay, so luminous warrior. This is like the light worker. This is like the opposite of the sorceress, the dark sorceress. The light worker has no enemies. The light worker is, of course, the luminous warrior, someone who's really good with working with the light, of course, luminous light. And what do they say? A luminous warrior. Alberto Villoldo, I read some of his books, and he talks about what's going on. We are ascending. We are changing, we are evolving, and we are going from Homo sapiens sapien to Homo luminous. So your power lies in the ascension process. You are the one who's helping to lead those to the higher realms, the higher frequencies, leading them to the light. You are the one that works through the heart. You're very adept at working through the heart, with the heart chakra. Your power lies in your heart. That's where your power lies. You work through the heart. The light comes to you through your heart. And so you're very good at teaching others about, working through their heart. After all, the fifth dimension is the frequency of love. It's where we're going. We're going into the frequency of love, the fifth chakra, the heart chakra. And so people tend to be attracted to you. They're not really sure. There's something, your energy attracts them to you. People are saying, oh, I feel like I need to hang with you all the time. You know, or people tend to want to tell you their problems. You're a very good listener. So people gravitate towards you for those reasons, and sometimes they don't even know why. But because your frequency is so much higher than theirs, they are naturally wanting what you have. They feel what you have, and so they want the same thing. And so that's also another great card, and that's what I do. I am a heart math licensed coach. So that's why I associate with this card, because I work through the heart. And so you are not, let's say you are not of this earth. You come from a different realm. You heard the call, of course. You came here to help humanity. So yes, your vibration was naturally, your original state was of a higher vibration. You had to lower your vibration to come here. It's like fitting in, you know, fitting a size 10 foot in a size 7 shoe. So it's been a little uncomfortable, very uncomfortable for you here on this planet. Even though you are working in the light, you know, it's been really a tough road for you. It's been hard. You kind of look at humanity as, how can they be so cruel? Did I really volunteer to come here and do this job? I feel alone, you know, all of those sort of things. But your power lies within your heart. And so, yes, luminous warrior. All right, and the final card with the raven feather. And I love this organite, you guys. The black and the pink. Too bad you couldn't see it better. I should sell these, but man, they cost a fortune to make. Okay, final card. What do we have here? What is that? Oh, what a beautiful card. I'm getting emotional here. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. So, claydon, I feel myself connected to all of these cards, you guys. And this is why I tell everybody, it's like a reading 4 cards. Now you picked one card, and that's your strongest aspect. But all of these cards have a message for you. So that's why I tell everybody, listen to the whole reading. Don't just go to one card. And so, Panther Spirit, when I started my work, the first thing I learned was my power animal is Black Panther. And she's with me today. And I started my path back in the 90s. And she's still with me today. And when I journey, she's always there with me. And I tell you what, guys, I'm looking for a black kitty that has the face of a panther. I don't want a long-haired kitty. I want a short-haired kitty. And I want one that has the face of a panther, because she's already told me that her spirit will be in that kitty. But I have to break a curse first. I have this really strange bad luck with cats, but she keeps telling me I haven't found the right one yet. And they're all making room for her to come through. So, okay, enough about me, you guys. I'm sorry. So, your power is you, the panther. It's all about reclaiming your power. There's so much strength in realizing who you are, why you came here, the courage, but it's all about, yes, reclaiming your power, really stepping into who you truly are and not being afraid. I could say that Panther has almost the same dark energy as the sorceress. Panther, of course, is not afraid of the dark. Panther can look through the dark and see what's there. You know, Panther people are the ones that you could go to a crowd, and you can walk into like a crowded room, and the first thing you want to do is, you just don't enter and go, yeah, hey, ooh, cool, you know, you tend to want to walk around the room and you want to pay attention to everybody there. You just want to study, you know, you kind of study the crowd and study everybody there, and you can kind of figure out who everybody is. You can feel their energy. You can look through and see, you can look through their soul. You can see who they really are, not who they're projecting, but who they really are. That's another aspect of the indigo, the empath. We can spot a liar from a mile away. We can smell them, we can see them, we can hear them, and we can feel them. I'm not going to say taste them. Maybe the bad taste in the mouth. I'm not really sure. Um, but so yeah, you find strength in, you're not afraid to be alone. You know, you find strength. That's where your strength is. You need to be away from the crowds. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid. You're solitary. You're not afraid, you know, to do things by yourself. You don't need crowds. So your strength is when you are by yourself, and you find that solace in silence, you know, and you're not afraid, and you can go out in the dark at night, and you can do your magic and do your ceremonies at night, and you just feel so at home, and you know that you have that panther spirit around you. Interesting story. I used to do a lot of metaphysical fairs with a Cherokee medicine woman friend of mine, and she would always used to say to me, we would go do these fairs, and she would always attract the weirdos, and she would always say, bring your panther, bring your panther. And so one day she decided to help a friend out, and she did a soul retrieval. And the same day that she was doing her soul retrieval, I fell asleep. I got really, dead tired. I was like, somebody slipped me a Mickey, and I fell asleep on the couch for an hour and a half. And then I woke up and I was fine, but it was just so weird. The next morning, my friend called me and she says, guess what? I'm like, what? She says, I had my soul retrieval. I said, you did? She goes, yeah. She said, guess who showed up? I said, I don't know. She said, the panther showed up. The friend of hers who was doing the soul retrieval said, oh my God, there's a black panther here, and it's sitting at your feet. She says, I knew right away who it was. And I says, what time was that? And she told me what time. And I says, that's what happened. She says, I had to fall. I could not stay awake whatsoever. I fell asleep. I was out cold, and it was 2:00 in the afternoon, you guys. And so it was like part of me, my panther spirit, left and had to go help make sure the soul retrieval went well. Because sometimes, you know, the nasties can come in. They're so interesting panther stories. So we are very protective people of our clan. You know, so we're good at sending a little piece of ourselves to our clan and to protect. And so, yeah, interesting. So there you go, guys. So if you listen to the whole thing, you might, like claydon, you might find aspects of yourself in each one of these. You know, sometimes you might claim this and that one. You might claim these two. It's hard to say. But so here you go, guys. I mean, what is your strengths? What are your strong aspects? Where do you draw your power from? And if you don't, it's time to start looking into it. It's time to start working with that. So interesting, guys. Hey, all right. So that's all I got for you. We'll just see you at the next reading. See what I can conjure up next. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.